fecal matter, urine, roaches, and then you have objects all about the floor that could be a danger to children. That comes pretty close to a dead body. I'm not kidding.
So I followed him there and I just said something like, hello, like no one was in there.
Sir, can I ask for what?
Don't tense up on me.
On September 27th, 2024, deputies in Palm Coast responded to a call about something no parent ever wants to hear: a 2-year-old toddler wandering alone in the street. The report quickly led deputies to a home on Barley Lane, where officers expected to check on the child's safety. What they found inside the house, however, raised far more serious concerns.
Okay, we're working. How we doing?
We got a call about a kid walking around in the road or something or other.
Must have been my son.
Where's he at?
A couple minutes. He's inside.
I see him?
Yep.
Is there a reason he's walking around unattended?
No, he had gotten outside. I was letting the garage door air out. He woke up and walked out, and that's where I had initially found him to bring him back in. That would be this little guy.
Okay. Is there child locks in the garage, or?
Not on the door that goes out. No, I have the child locks basically on this one, so they can't make it outside from this one.
How many kids are in the house?
So that was legit just my bad for not realizing he had woken up, and he looks out there for me because I usually hang out in the garage.
How many kids are in the house?
5 total.
5? Are they all yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it just you that watches them?
No, it's me and whoever's home for me, my roommate, and mama.
Okay. Do you know?
And the 2 oldest.
Okay. Do you know how long he was walking around outside?
Not even like a few minutes, if anything, but he'll venture out to, as far as the end of the driveway and back.
Okay, yeah, we got a call. Someone saw him walking around.
It's probably the same exact time as I found him to bring him in.
Looks like there's a liquid on the ground. Is that dog urine?
Looks like water.
Water?
Yeah, because I got a water bottle right there.
What about all the way down there? It's this little sticky, wet looking stuff. Is that water too?
That might be from her, or it might be oil. They had an oil spill. I got to get my floors mopped up today. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, go.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Hello, Deputy Dorsey. Are you the only adult here?
No.
There's another adult here?
Yes, sir.
Where are they at?
He's back in his room with my son right now.
Okay. Who is he to you? Who's the relation? Roommate?
Yeah.
Okay. How many kids live here?
There's 5 here.
Are they all your kids, or?
Yes.
Okay. How old are they?
We go from 2 all the way up to 16.
2 to 16?
2, 4, 8, 4, or 15 and 16.
Okay. Where's the mother of the kids at?
Work right now.
Work? Oh, but she lives here too?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was trying to check. I know he kind of walked around, but could we see all the kids?
Yeah.
Huh?
Me.
Oh, you're the stepdad?
Stepdad to what, at least? Alright. So as far as technicalities go,
Yeah.
I'm stepdad to 3 out of the 5.
Till 214, we're
completely
temple.
blended by 2 of the 5.
Okay.
But I have names and claim on all but 1.
Okay.
What did you say? That? I missed that. What's the relationship here?
I have names and claims on all but 1. Inside, please, sir.
So they're all related to you by blood?
No, only 2 technically are.
3 are stepchildren?
So 3 would technically be stepchildren.
And then 2 are related to
2
you?
of them
Which
have,
3 are the
2 of them
stepkids?
have my last name, so I'm on the birth certificate as the father.
Which 3 are the stepkids?
That would be Aiden, the 8-year-old, Eric, the youngest, and then Michaela.
Okay.
Oldest.
And where are their birth fathers at? Just out in the ether?
And you got better chance of getting that info off of Mama.
I was just curious,
Even
that's
at
all.
that, I don't even know if she does.
Okay. So how did it go about that we're ended up here because as a child,
Because
unattended, and walking up to random cars trying to get in?
He woke up to me having a garage door open, trying to air out my garage. He likes to go out there, like I said to this gentleman, because I usually hang out either there or my back porch to smoke my cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where were you when he walked out?
When he walked out initially, I was probably in the room with Uncle, because we were in the back, sitting there all talking
how
about
were you
stuff with the
alerted?
game.
How were you alerted to him being outside?
I came out, looked, didn't find him in the bed, came out here, looked, right off it.
How long did it take before you found him?
Not even 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes. I mean, 5 minutes is a long time for an 8-year-old
Like
to be out.
me in general, when I went to go see him, not on that. Like
Oh, two?
Two 2 minutes or so, give or take, from there out to out here. It's like the first place I checked.
And where was he when you came out here?
Walking his way from like right here. So I mean, I don't doubt that he went out there, but if he was out here, he was definitely not. Yeah, he opens the garage door, no problem.
No. He attempted to get into a stranger's car.
Stranger's car?
Yeah,
that's what we got called.
They called about a 2-year-old trying to get in their vehicle. So had that not have been a concerned citizen, and had that been some pedo up the street,
Yeah.
you'd be.
Yeah.
And so would that kid.
Can he swim?
He hasn't been caught yet.
Okay.
Not as the 2-year-old.
Where was he napping at? That you said you said he was napping?
He was napping in my
Where?
room. My room originally.
That the
Up on
room
the
on the
bed.
right over
Yeah,
there?
up on the bed.
Does he have a crib or anything, or?
No crib.
You said the garage door's not child locked.
No, the garage door is not, but apparently I'm getting ready to install the motion monitor I got out here, so I know when
Do you
the heck
have
they
the alarm
cross that.
system on the residence?
No,
Your camera set up?
I'd have to set all that up myself. That's why the next device I can put in for that would be the motion detector. And
Yeah.
hope
Is this your
that
car?
helps, yes.
Do they see the doctor regularly, and
Yes.
you take him in this car?
Yes.
According to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office, deputies discovered 5 children ranging from 2 to 16 years old living in extremely hazardous conditions. Investigators reported urine, feces, and rotting food throughout the home, along with knives that were easily accessible to the children. Authorities say the situation was first brought to their attention by a grocery delivery driver who noticed the toddler outside alone and contacted authorities. When questioned, the father reportedly struggled to explain how the home had reached such a dangerous state. For more real Bodycam footage, make sure to like and subscribe.
Because looking at this house, it hasn't been cleaned up in at least 2 or 3 days. Being generous.
Being generous. Usually it gets to that point, but it was supposed to be, to my knowledge, because I was not supposed to be home today, I was supposed to be at work, but...
I'm not asking, I understand it's not your responsibility.
It's like it gets 2 to 3 days.
Every 2 to 3 days is cleaned up?
It gets picked up, but usually it'll be easier.
Is it the dog and cat that belongs to Mr. Carter? Or is it your dog and cat?
No. The cat is the girl's, the dog's is his.
Okay.
So.
And there's fecal matter and urine scattered about the house. And that's cleaned up every 2 to 3 days?
Usually when we see that, it's supposed to be picked up, so if there was any done today, that should have been done today, but as soon as I see them, I'll pick it up when I walk through. I already walk through the house because the dogs don't like me.
How long have you been staying here?
With them, gone, I think 2 years now.
2 years? Now, I understand none of these kids are yours, right?
No.
Okay. So, outside looking in, obviously this is not your responsibility, you're not the parent. Outside looking in, how would you describe the living conditions here? If you were to just walk into this house, just like we did, never having been here before, seeing urine, fecal matter, roaches, food on the ground, oils, weird smells, kids with cavities, kids wandering about, how would you describe those living conditions? As a reasonable, prudent person.
Frowned upon?
Not too well, right?
Not really.
Why are the kids living in these conditions?
If I had a straight answer to why there is not a dynamic, I would, but I don't. I can see parents that don't get together, that don't get along. So off rip is kind of a tension.
Do they not get along?
Not as of lately, no.
But they still share a room and share a bed and stuff like that? Just
Yes.
kind of arguing here and there?
Are they married?
No, they're not married. She works, out of the pair, she works the most. So he's the one home the most.
What does he do for work?
He is a maintenance guy for McDonald's, but she is a department manager, and now she is getting promoted. And
At McDonald's?
Yes, but she's across town versus he is here.
Okay.
So he has some more days off.
He's what?
He has more days off and is home.
Did he work today?
No.
So we're saying it's usually on him to take care of the kids, watch them, feed them, that kind of stuff. More so than her. Okay.
You good? He want to go bye-bye right now.
Oh, yeah? All right, so same thing we asked him, you know, obviously, I mean, I've been here a few times, never gone in the house or anything like that, but outside looking in, having never been here before, if this were you coming to this house for the first time, you know, having seen fecal matter, urine.
Yeah, I know it don't look...
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
Fecal matter, urine, roaches, discarded food on the ground, garbage, all these inanimate objects that could be hurtful, odors and oils and all this stuff. Outside looking in, how would you describe those living conditions?
Right now, I'm looking a little dirty.
A little dirty? That's a little dirty is you spilled some coffee on the rug. That's more than a little dirty.
You
opened up that door, flies literally came out of that laundry room door.
It's an opinionated thing as far as that would go. On what you would consider dirty, what you wouldn't consider.
What would you
I mean,
consider
multiple
dirty?
piles of fecal matter.
I get the fecal matter, and I get the piss as far as that goes.
Locations.
As far as that goes, but that laundry room has been closed since my like laundry stuff's been shot.
Be that as it may, the bathroom, the master bedroom where you say the kids sleep and you sleep with your girlfriend or whatever it is, right? There's fecal matter in the closet there too.
There's fecal matter on hers that hasn't been cleaned up yet today.
And there's no doors on that.
There's no doors, and there's flies.
Also fecal matter in the open living room area where the kids would wander around and be around.
Playroom. That's the ones from today that just haven't been cleaned up yet.
Why do they not go outside?
The dog does go outside. It's usually, those are the piles that end up prior to waking up.
The point being,
Prior to waking up, it's 7:30 in the morning.
Yes.
Did you work today?
No, I told you I didn't work today. I had a bunch of running around to do for things.
So
today.
the point being, if it's in one room, maybe one little plop, whatever, like we go to the house all the time, we understand dogs will be dogs, right? But we see fecal matter at several different stages of decomposition throughout the residence, which is disgusting. We see flies all about the residence. I walk in the house, as soon as I walk in, I'm smacked in the face by odors I can't describe. Now, I smell a lot of things every day in law enforcement. That's one of the worst smelling things I've ever smelled walking into a house. I'm telling you, from my training and experience in law enforcement, and I smell dead bodies, that comes pretty close to a dead body. I'm not kidding. So, a little dirty is I think, an understatement here. And then you have objects all about the floor that could be a danger to children. Like,
which objects?
You have toys and ladders and tools. You have wet spots that can be slipped on. I'm slipping and sliding on with boots walking around the house.
Knives sitting on the counter.
Knives on the counter?
Yes.
Like
I saw a large butcher knife sitting right there on the counter, amongst all the others.
Should have been... I'm not sure. Probably one of my teenagers leaving it up there after using it.
Additionally, look who a child just walked out of the house. You don't have door lock. You don't have child locks on the house. You don't have an alarm. You don't have cameras. You have no way to monitor or secure this residence. If you're sleeping, if a child wakes up and decides, I'm just going to go for a walk. Does that make sense?
Today.
Additionally, again, I gotta drive this home. Had this child walked up to some pedophile, they would have taken that child, and you would have not known for at least 5 minutes, like you said. How far can you drive on Belterre in 5 minutes? You can get to 95 and he's out of the county, he's gone forever. We won't know. We know nothing. I imagine nobody here has cameras or ring cameras. We don't even have a time frame of when he's missing.
And also, he can't swim. And I don't know about further around this area, but there's plenty of lakes and bodies of water all over Palm Coast, okay? All over this section. So say he would have wandered around, no one would have been outside, he would have gone to a backyard and found a pool or found a body of water. He can't swim. It happens. Because kids, for some reason, kids are always attracted to water. And they always jump in there.
As far as that.
And it always ends up one way. And 5 minutes of not realizing, at most 5 minutes of not knowing where it was, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it is.
That's why I gave it the 5 minute thing, because I understand 5 minutes is a long time, but I don't know how long he was.
Yeah, we don't either. We're trying to work on figuring that out, but still, even 30 seconds, bro.
Oh, I know. I'm very serious as far as them getting out of the house thing. That's why we have the dual child lock thing for that door, because that door was the issue. But like I said, this one I usually have closed So out in the garage isn't like as
And the child,
much of a
okay. And he's usually hanging around in
endangered-
here, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Okay.
That.
But you look around in
the,
here,
the
man.
point of them coming out into the garage isn't so much the thing for me, because when this thing's closed, that's,
But look
that's the
look
garage.
around your garage. Is this somewhere you want a 2-year-old to be gallivanting?
Oh, no, nothing. They touch my tools and everything. Gosh darn else.
Okay.
All the gosh darn time, out there or not.
Okay. Well, stand by. We got to talk about some things, and we'll be right back. All right.
Just stand by the end of your
okay.
car right here for us.
Hello. How are you? I'm sorry to bother you. I know you're out making money or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Can you just walk me through what happened? Why you called?
I delivered to that house right there.
Yeah.
As soon as I opened my door, the baby was trying to open my back door
Where was the baby at?
in that driveway across the street.
Okay.
So I was just like, after I opened my door, I was like, where did you come from? And he obviously doesn't speak any at all yet. So I was just like, where's home? I said, you better go home. And he started walking right to that garage.
Okay.
So I followed him there and I just said something like, hello, like no one was in there. And then I went to finish the delivery across the street and asked them about it. And they just kind of seemed like they didn't want to get involved type deal. So I was like, that's kind of weird. And they didn't know anything about it. I was like, are the parents home at all? They're like, I don't know. So I walked back out. He was back across the street already, so I walked him back 2 more times before I
So you walked back over there.
2 times.
Wow. Okay.
So for the baby that small, it just like and I felt bad leaving, but I just couldn't stay, and I don't know, I just felt.
Yeah.
I'm glad I called.
How long roughly would you say that you were?
I was here at least 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sir.
Can I ask for what?
Don't tense up on me.
Bend your elbows.
Tensing. Stop tensing.
Okay, I want to know for what.
We'll explain it to you.
Can I get the explanation before the cut?
No.
Nope.
Why?
Because people do crazy things.
Just like you
I'm
just
not
did.
trying to do crazy things.
You're being detained.
For?
Child neglect.
Delta 212. 214 is whiskey Mike Secure.
So what's happening here?
We're still conducting an investigation.
Do I get Mama to come home or what?
We'll get to that part.
We could call a lot of people now. ECF and mother and roommate have to watch the kids a little bit.
I can't go explain everything to them.
Oh, not right now.
What leads to the food?
Sorry?
Leading to this food?
What's leading to this?
The culmination of the investigation we've conducted at this point. Totality of circumstances, okay? So right now we have a child unintended for several minutes, okay? At which point you were completely unaware that that's already putting them at risk. You know you have 5 children, so you know how children work. You have children as old as 15, okay? So you should know to have child locks and safety things in place to prevent children from getting outside or injury. Okay, you don't have any child lock on a garage door.
I can't afford all that right now
Huh?
because I'm living.
I'm explaining to you exactly everything we observed.
Okay, I'm
You know
ready
to
to
child lock the front door, but you didn't child lock the garage door. Garage also
because
has.
the garage has never been an issue with anybody saying anything about it.
Can I finish talking? You have children, so you know how children move. You know how children are. You know what happens when they grow up and they eventually learn how to open doors. Okay. First of all, your garage already is a safety hazard, as is with all the stuff you have dispute about, which is fine. That's how garages are. But still, you have nothing put in place to prevent the child from getting in that garage. On top of that, you left the outside garage door open. At which point, you were completely unaware that the child exited the residence and was outside for several minutes without your knowledge, and you only located him walking back inside on his own accord. Okay, on top of that, the living conditions inside are deplorable. There's feces everywhere. It's food, there's spewed about, there's oils, there's urine, things that are clearly older than just a day, clearly just than just waking up. Okay,
They're like, I told you, 2 days old at most here.
that is not look 2 days old,
Then
respectfully.
it's 2 days old at most. I told you the only thing that's not 2 days old at most.
Okay, I'm just explaining to what we observed as far as you asked what led to this. Okay.
Were you able to get that or no? Were you able to get that before?
51.
So we'll talk to you a little bit more. I gotta go talk to your roommate. That's what you want to talk to him. Just to turn the camera on.
Yeah.
I get the AC blowing for you in a minute. Give me a second.
I'm going all the way in.
Yeah.
So we come here, make contact. That's your husband, correct?
No,
Father of kids.
he's the father of the. He's the father of the kids.
Okay.
We are not together.
Okay. So either way, I apologize for that. Either
No,
way, father
don't.
of the
It's
children.
not your fault.
I know.
You're okay.
Right.
I just. No, we're not together. We just try to make ends meet for
Okay.
the sake.
So, somehow, whatever my partners get here, they talk to him and they're like, hey, we got this report of the child being out walking the street. Do you mind if we come in and just, make sure the kids are okay and make sure, everything's all right? And he says, yes. They go inside. You live here. You know how these living conditions are deplorable. They're not okay. They're not okay for any child, any adult to live in. There's no AC for a week. There's poop on the floor.
We've been trying to work on it, and we've been talking to the landlord and everything like that.
The AC part is not the biggest thing, but the feces and the urine on the floor and the food everywhere, that is not okay. So he's going to jail. And to be 100% honest, like we will be forwarding charges as the mother on you, so the state will be able to, we're not going to take you to jail or anything like that, but the state will determine if they want to pursue charges against you or not, because I understand you work all the time, but you can't just leave your kids in a house that's this deplorable. You have to make sure that you maintain a safe household for the children as well.
And I do.
No, that is not a safe and secure household. Having feces on the floor, having urine on the floor, just food everywhere. It's completely like have you been inside there lately? Because I just walked through there after it's cleaned up, and it's still really bad. Because when the father of the children realized that, it's now not just a welfare check, like this is not okay, he had the children start to pick up. But even after them picking up, it's still disgusting. It's not okay. We've called DCF. DCF is doing an immediate response.
Okay.
Now, whatever they decide to do, they might do a parenting plan or a safety plan or whatever they decide to do.
And
I understand
else.
that. Right.
But I understand what you're saying. I was helping them pick up a little bit today before I had to leave for work.
Right. But there's literally, like, I don't know if it's cat poop or dog poop in the laundry room, right by the pile of clothes. There was poop in the living room.
Yesterday.
There's urine everywhere. It's not yesterday. This is like
How long have you lived here for, ma'am? How long have you lived here?
We've lived here for about 3 years?
3 years? Okay.
It's been 3 years.
Two, 3 years? Something like that? Okay, how old's your oldest kid?
16.
Okay, and your youngest is?
2.
And you have 5 of them?
Yes.
So you know how to raise children?
Yes.
You know that as they're getting older, they get into certain things like open doors, things like that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a child lock on your front door?
Yes, I do.
Do you have child lock on the rear slider?
Because usually the garage
do the
door
dogs
is
get taken
closed.
out to use the bathroom?
Yes. I let them out anytime I'm home. I swear you.
Okay, when you left this morning, was there any dog poop anywhere in the
No.
house? Nowhere?
No.
Okay, so why is there decaying feces in your laundry room? Does the wash and dryer work?
No, it does not.
Okay, how do you guys do your laundry?
We take it to the laundromat over here.
Okay, there's multiple piles of feces in that room. What about the open living room, playroom area?
The playroom?
That big open space where you walk in the front door?
The playroom?
Yeah.
There wasn't anything there when I left.
Well, when I showed up, there was multiple piles of feces. There was urine on the floor and a large oil stain that he said has been there for a while. What's with the oil stain?
Oil stain?
There's oil sitting on the floor. There's water. There's urine and feces.
I didn't even know that there was oil on the floor.
And then we walked inside. The entire countertop, every single inch of countertop was filled with dirty dishes. There were knives left unattended. There was food on the floor spilled everywhere. Taco Bell everywhere on the floors.
They just
ramen
ordered
noodles.
Taco Bell tonight. Did you guys not? I was at work at this point.
Right, and it's not
dishes,
just
the knives,
it's the
those
totality
things
of
are
everything.
left to
So
children.
again, like we understand you're the main breadwinner. You work all the time. We understand that.
I
but
do,
as a
but
parent,
apparently a lot of things are going to
but
need
as
to be changed.
right, as a parent, like you still have that responsibility to make sure that whoever's left in control of the children.
Following the investigation, the man was arrested and charged with child neglect without great bodily harm. He was transported to the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility, where his bond was set at $4,000. Authorities have not released information on whether the bond was posted.